You are being accused of supporting the M23 rebels. And this has led to people saying this is causing instability in another country. What is your reaction to the critics who are saying you are behind M23 rebels?
Yeah, I can also contextualize that for you and tell you what the problem is. Well, in fact, the president of DRC did not just say he was willing to fight Rwanda. No, he actually said he's going to fight Rwanda, and his aim is even to bring regime change. And by the way, started inviting these critics we talked about earlier, whichever way. Even they went to Kinshasa, they have met, the whole thing was for him, he's trying to organize them, fund them, and support them to remove the government of Rwanda. That's one. So it is, and it is him, sir, he himself is out in the open saying it, even on camera. It's not a rumor, it's not anything. He has said it repeatedly and to everybody, for everybody to hear. Well, you don't want to dismiss anything, but on one hand, we want to not take it seriously. He must be having issues that make him do or say that. But that's not a compliment. There are serious issues, maybe. But on the other hand, we don't want to take anything. Maybe he actually, and especially when we started seeing that he was organizing people and bringing them to Kinshasa, and that he has armed the FDLR. You know the FDLR? These are. I know the FDLR. The people, yes, he has armed them, given them everything they wanted. So he's using them to fight his wars against M23, against any other person he wishes to fight. So that starts becoming serious. We have had that serious problem of FDLR living in DRC even before he became president. That's a different issue, but when he became the president, now he has openly and officially been associated with them and supporting them, and the aim is to cause problems here in Rwanda and along the lines FDLR is. And in fact, the fact that he embraces FDLR shows something else. And that is, and then alongside that, he has mobilized some countries, especially, I will not hesitate to mention. For example, if you see Burundi, the way it is involved in DRC and in the fight alongside the forces of Congo against M23, it has this connotation of the history of genocide and the politics along ethnic lines and discrimination and even persecution and so on and so forth. So that's when we started seeing it as being very serious in as far as we are concerned. But also, if you look at the story of M23, before I answer the accusation that we support M23, people need to understand who the M23 are. It's not me to define them or talk about who they are. Let even independent people try and do that, and some of them have done it, as I have seen. M23, including that I asked President Tshisekedi face-to-face whether he recognizes M23 as Congolese, or these are people who came from somewhere else, including Rwanda, and just found themselves illegally in Congo. His answer to me, and in the presence of other leaders, was that he recognizes these as Congolese. I'm just repeating it for record. He himself says these are Congolese. I said, fine. It was important for him to clarify that. Then, so if he says that these are Congolese himself, why can't he resolve the problems of his people, of his country. And when he's a leader, it doesn't matter how he becomes a leader, whether in the first or the second. That's not my business to judge. I'm not going into that. But there are questions that maybe the world can also pay attention to. So if I had a problem